Alright, recording now. YouTube. It's a fucking word. Hey, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all see by the title. If y'all fuck with the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Comment at me if you watched Naruto before. Peak fucking show, man. CjdaChamp, we've been holding this video I don't know how long, but let's get this shit cracking, buddy. Let's get this shit cracking, buddy.
Now, I want y'all to look exactly at this frame right here. Her neck is already
Oh my
broken.
God.
She is eating dirt while her body is making the letter Y. And I felt so bad for Naruto, bro. Dude was having to watch his future wife get thrown around a dusty-ass crater. While he just had to sit there and watch it all happen. This man Pain really had this man in the hotel chair. Just
I couldn't believe Hinata really went out like that. I mean, she didn't obviously go out like that, but...
All right, ladies and
oh my God, bro.
It's finally time. After the many detours and the many
I don't care. She
tweaks and
beat
memes
Pain,
of
bro.
this video
She set
being
off Naruto,
stuck in
so
limbo forever.
she beat
Court
Pain
is
too.
now in session. And it is for none other than the Shinobi that refuses to fight one-on-ones and will roll up on you with 6 hits. The master of jump jutsu.
Jump
Pain.
jutsu.
Now this one's gonna be a long one because dude was moving wicked. So go ahead, grab some food and get comfortable because the evidence is on deck and it's
gonna be a
ready
long
to be
one, y'all.
presented. So
Get ready,
without
man.
further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, Exhibit A. Taking over the hidden reign and jumping a senior citizen.
Oh my God.
Let me let y'all
Is this
in on
the
a
dryer?
little real quick. You want to know why it took me so long to make this video specifically? I had to go back and watch my goat get jumped by
Yo.
six.
Oh my God, bro.
Like it's 2026 and I still feel some type of way
Literally,
about this
bro.
shit till this day. Like, bro, on the real, I did not want to watch this bullshit again.
Nigga, when I seen that shit and I had to wait the next week.
By 6 fucking emo niggas.
Oh my God.
Off, skin and bones ass
Emo ass nigga Nagato, man.
one-on-one. Now, before I have to go through the pain of commentating my goat getting jumped, there is a massive atrocity that Pain committed before this. So let's go ahead and break this down real quick. Now, if you watch my Donzo
What he
video,
do before this? I
already
don't
basically went over how Nagato ended up becoming Pain. But
Yeah,
if
we
you
know
need
that.
a little refresher real quick. Donzo and Hanzo basically set this nigga up, leading to the entire
Donzo
arc
and
of
fucking
the
Hanzo, them bitch ass niggas, bro.
Nagato tweaking out and adopting the Pain persona. Now, after he was set up and his whole crew got slimed out, Nagato
God.
made sure that he was going to get his revenge by any
Effort,
means
respect.
necessary. So on one fateful day, Pain pulled up to Hanzo's compound and killed every single guard that was in there protecting this man. Man came in here and cleaned house, left piles of bodies.
God
Old boy
damn,
right here in the
nigga.
back got his ass beat so bad he got left in prime back shots position. Then he threw Hanzo into the wall like the piece of trash that he was. And in Hanzo's last moments, bro started begging for his life. But
Oh
Pain
my God,
stared
that home
him
learning
dead
clip.
into his soul and told him, "You serious right now, my nigga? You dare beg for your life after you slimed out all my niggas and made me kill my best friend, my brother, the nigga body
Oh my
I'm
God.
using right now to body your ass. And you talking about, please don't kill me after you sold us out to that fucking fraud
Yeah.
dog when all we wanted was peace." Wait, hold on, nigga. I wanted peace too. That motherfucking fraud set me up too. Motherfucker. You should have thought of that before you sided with that dumbass.
Facts.
Wait, hold on.
My bad for pausing, bro. I hate when villains be on that same bullshit, killing motherfuckers, being all evil and shit, and then when it's their time to get killed, no, please, man, fuck all that shit.
Man, please don't.
Like, fuck all that shit, nigga, you dying.
Pain straight up spun back for his whole crew and boomed Hanzo along with all his other guards and shit. But Pain didn't stop there. Oh no, because he made sure that nobody else would oppose him or his ideals. So he decided to wipe out Hanzo's entire bloodline.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about
His
that.
parents, his wife,
Child.
his child, his relatives, his friends, and even their infants.
Oh my,
Wiped them
infants?
all off the map.
Yo,
Dude straight up
like when you ain't
eradicated
watch
his
Naruto in a
entire
while,
clan
bro,
and completed a whole
like obviously you
five-star
remember like all the
takeover
big
of
shit that
the
happened,
entire
Jirai
Valley
dying, the war, all that
Now,
shit.
We've sadly
But I did not remember Pain
Pain
ending the whole Hanzo line, bro. I did not remember that at all. That's crazy. This nigga's a demon.
Now let's
Oh,
go
we're gonna
ahead
get.
and
Oh,
set the
God.
record
All right,
straight.
get y'all tissues ready, bro.
When it was just Jiraiya versus the Animal Path, he was cooking that nigga shit. Every single summon he pulled out, Jiraiya boomed it. Oversized Mr. Krabs. Demon
Even when it was a
Summer
3v1, he cooked them.
Raisin Boom.
It was just when it was 6v1. Oh my god, bro.
Boom, nigga! This fight was actually manageable until Pain stopped playing fair and said, I have to admit, Jiraiya-sensei, when it comes to one-on-one combat, you are superior. However, let's see how you fare when it comes to getting jumped. And summons 2 more of these niggas, making the fight a 3v1. And this is when the unfair bullshit began.
That's when it started going downhill.
With a massive Rasengan, but it gets absorbed and gobbled up by the damn big-ass, big-belly, Will Kelly built-ass Pain. Then he got behind the human path and tried to punch him, but he blocks his attack without even looking at him.
Because their eyes are fucking linked, bro. Honestly, in reality, like obviously during 2 writing, Pain has to die. But let's be real, bro. No one is killing that nigga for real, bro. Nobody's really killing Pain. He's really actually like might just fucking just solo everybody, bro.
Because he pulls off one of the greatest plays of all time. He got Maul and Paul to make sound waves to lure the Pains over to him. So while they were running at him, he
this was fire.
Clone come out of the wall and shoot a fire style attack directly at Will Kelly's fat ass to distract him. So while old boy was
hold on. It's putting the volume down.
The all-you-can-eat chakra buffet. The other 2 were still running. The clone come out of the wall.
Bro, what? I've never seen that shit before. What the fuck? I know he had the clone come out, but I never seen that they showed the clone. He had to pause that frame, get that shit 1 frame.
But when the human pad tried to land on the roof, he got stuck in a pile of goo and couldn't move. So then the animal path was left all alone in a 1v1. And when Bro was finally isolated from his other niggas, he was straight cookies. Cause Jiraiya kicks him in his chest and makes his body ragdoll across the hallway. Then he trapped all 3 of them in a genjutsu. And when he had them locked in here, he stabbed all 3 of them and immobilized them, clutching the 3v1. This is a prime example.
I really thought it was good right there.
He took a
Soft
3v1 and turned it around into his favor.
What's the word?
Theoretically should have won this fight. But this is when the bullshit ramped up to the max. While he was walking away thinking that he put them down for good, another Pain spawns behind him.
CjdaChamp video.
Didn't you teach me to never let your guard down?
Going for a YouTube video. Hey, YouTube, we live in the Twitch too, man. Come pop up in the Twitch, dog. Oh my god.
And he ended up losing his left.
Not really analysis, but
and after Jiraiya got
he does these type of videos where he just goes over like crazy characters and shit, like in all the shit they've done. Not like a single fight, but like just their whole shit in the series.
Is when all the Pains arrived and pulled
which characters got Black Air Force energy, which characters be on some crazy shit.
He was fucked. And you could tell
it'd be funny videos.
Oh my god. There's 6 of these niggas. And boy, I tell you, my nigga
oh my god, bro. I was sick for my nigga Jiraiya. 6 niggas, bro.
Is your dead former student's body being controlled by your other former student, which he didn't figure out till it was too late. And then number 2, all 6 of these niggas had renegons? Like, excuse me, nigga? Like,
that shit was crazy. All 6 renegon, my nigga. Like, come on,
what
gang.
The hell is going on?
Naruto really only won because of plot, bro. Let's be real, bro.
Yes,
like, this nigga is the craziest character for real, bro.
Not deceive you. There are indeed 6 of us standing before you, and we are the embodiment of pain. And now you will feel the pain of
oh my
all
god.
6 of us collectively stomping your old ass out. So all 6 Pains jumped down and start jumping Jiraiya. OG stood no chance at all. Bro tried to come in and punch the Tendo Pain, but instantly gets blocked and thrown off to the side. Then he destroys the whole building trying to drown Jiraiya with all the debris. But while Jiraiya was underwater, he ends up grabbing the animal path and drags him down underwater into his domain. Because he knew that out
he
of all
barely
the
got that motherfucker too, bro.
Cookies. Because when it came down to 1v1s, he was butt cheeks. So the moment Jiraiya got him in a ISO, he swings around and shoves a Rasengan right into Bro's gut, taking him out with ease. But right when my glorious king sat down to try to take a breather, Pain used the chakra rod to stab Jiraiya right before the animal path went offline. So after Jiraiya took out one of the Pains, he tried to see if he could get the drop on one of the other Pains. So he tried to throw a shuriken at the bald one, but he ducks and Jiraiya ends up bricking. Then the remaining 5 Pains surrounded him. And
oh
this
my
is
god,
when it all
bro, I'm not ready, bro.
Jiraiya. Because when he started to look at all of them, he finally realized, oh my god. I've encountered every single one of these niggas before. And the moment Jiraiya finally put the puzzle pieces together and figured out who bro exactly is, the bald nigga comes out of the water and crushes
Oh my
his
God, my
throat.
nigga Jiraiya.
Then all 5 of them came down and stabbed Jiraiya to death.
Oh, exact
So with the
reaction,
last
bro.
bit of HP
Exact
Jiraiya
reaction,
had,
bro.
He had to make sure
Couldn't believe that
everyone
shit.
knew the bullshit that he encountered this day. So he wrote on the back of Paul's back, and it basically said, Naruto, Pain is not one man. He is 6 niggas in total. Also, delete my browser history, twin. I can't have Tsunade seeing that shit. And right after Jiraiya wrote his last
Imagine Jiraiya's history. That nigga's the ultimate gooner, bro.
Up the greatest gooner to ever do it. And he sinks to the bottom of the ocean and dies after getting holed by 6 niggas.
07 in the chat for Jiraiya.
Exhibit
07, man.
Alrighty, ladies and
R.I.P.
gentlemen.
my nigga
Exhibit B,
Jiraiya.
Invading the Hidden Leaf. Now, this exhibit right here is going to easily be the longest exhibit for this trial, because the amount of destruction and people that just straight up die in this exhibit alone is just ridiculous. Like, this man's crime stats are about to go to the moon. So Pain decided that it was
AI
finally
picture.
time to kidnap Naruto and to wipe the Hidden Leaf off the map. So the first victims to feel the wrath of Pain were these 4 random Jonin that were on guard.
They didn't stand a
Now they were
chance.
outside enjoying the beautiful day that it was, and probably thought that there was no way in hell that they would have any types of problems today. But right before they were about to take their lunch break,
Boo,
Pain
nigga.
pulls up right in front of them, and he didn't even
Ultimate
say
jump
a
scare.
word. He just shoots Bro in the front and kills him right in front of his homies.
Fuck that
So
talking.
after he dropped the first guy, the other 2 Jonin come down from the air and tried to hold him down. And they were basically sacrificing themselves so homeboy right here could run away and alert the village that there was an intruder. But since Pain, aka Nagato, is a very sickly looking man, he does not like other niggas touching him. He takes social distancing very seriously. So he Shinra Tensei's both of them off of him,
Get your
killing
fucking ass
these
off
2
me.
poor souls on impact. And then the last guy standing got done the worst out of them.
Bro, if y'all can have any character to be in Naruto, who y'all being, bro? I might just be Nagato. He's OP. Him or Madara, no funny shit. They just OP as fuck.
Before shoving a whole chakra rod through his stomach. And with that, these 4 unlucky poor souls were the first of many victims of Pain's massacre.
Or shit, baby
So after
Sasuke.
he
They
took
got
out the 4
Rinnegan
guards,
and
he
Sharingan.
wasted no
That nigga's
time
OP.
to get started on destroying everything. So all 6 Pain spawn inside the leaf and disperse. And the moment they got to the location that they were meant to be in, they immediately started to cause chaos and destroy everything in their path. They
I just chill in the crib like this and you should just get bombed, bro. Oh my God,
They
bro.
didn't give a fuck about any of the innocent people in the village that were getting killed. They was blowing their asses up for the love of the game.
Oh my God, I
People
forgot
that were running away
destruction.
died because
They was
were
doing
getting
before
crushed
fucking
by all the debris of the
Nagato
blown-up
blew
buildings. And
nuked
just
the
off
whole
this
place, nigga.
observation alone, this is already a case of mass murder and just flat out terrorism. Because the
Facts.
amount of people dying and blocks getting blown up is legitimately uncountable. And my God, the amount of Jonin that were getting dropped off was unfathomable. Will Kelly was out here choking niggas out while others had to watch in the cut chair and wait for their turn to get choked out. The human path was out here sucking the soul out of these niggas.
Oh my God.
And I ain't gonna lie, the big
Pause.
buff motherfucker was without a doubt the freakiest out of all these niggas. He was out here choking niggas out and asking them, where is the Nine Tails Naruto Uzumaki? But the Jonin were like, I ain't no snitch. Yes, buff bitch. So he used his great nigga jutsu to pull out their tongues to see
Nah,
if
he
they
was
were
all- he
lying
was-
or not. And
he
when
was definitely the
done,
ultimate
he
weirdo.
ripped out their whole tongue and gobbled that shit up. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, gang. Hit that nigga with sexualist because that was so unfreakishly called for. So while Buff Pain was out here taking tongues and other things, this motherfucker Will Kelly's big ass was on a tear. He was surrounded by like 10 Jonin, but he did not care. He was happy as hell because all he was thinking of was, oh yeah, I ain't never losing weight because all I see in front of me is a buffet of free eats. And blows up the entire block. killing every single Jonin around him. So while Will Kelly was going around terrorizing people like he terrorizes fast food workers,
Who the
there
fuck
was
is Will
another
Kelly?
major fight going on that almost gave me as much depression as Pain versus Jiraiya. And that, of course, was Pain versus Kakashi. So here's how this tragedy went
I can't
down.
believe that we really thought
confronted
Kakashi was gonna be
Tendo
gone the
Pain
whole series,
because
bro.
bro was literally 5 seconds away from adding Iruka to the dead nigga list. So when Kakashi got the ISO with Pain, he throws up a mud wall to try to box him in. But Pain shoves a chakra rod through Kakashi's shoulder. So Kakashi tries to counter with a lightning blade. But Pain stares into this nigga Kakashi's soul. And he ends up
like those eyes are just OP,
so after
bro.
Kakashi bricked his first lightning blade, he thought there's no way I could miss a second time. So he tries to hit him with another lightning blade. But the
Man, get your ass
Shinra
back.
Tensei merchant Tendo Pain tells Kakashi to bag that ass up. So after he sent Kakashi flying like 200 yards, the moment Kakashi finally recovered, the bald nigga Pain jumps in right behind him. And
You gotta
tries
remember,
to
there's no
sneak
ones.
Kakashi with his bazooka arm.
Straight
They
jumping
haven't
with
even
these
been
niggas,
fighting
bro.
For 10 seconds, and this nigga Pain is already jumping. He looked at Kakashi and basically told him, "Nigga, did you really think that this was gonna be a 1v1? You should have known you were gonna get jumped the moment you tried to fight me." So the bold Pain's body starts to morph, and he ends up mutating into a form with 6 arms.
I knew
and
Kakashi
3
wasn't done
faces.
right
So
here,
Pain
though.
starts to pull Kakashi towards the bald nigga. Now, while he was getting pulled, Kakashi tried to use
I know
a
some
cane to
people
stop
actually
his
thought he
body,
died right
but
here.
Pain just looked at Kakashi trying to
That
save
motherfucker be
himself
gullible
like,
as hell.
Don't work.
There's no way out of this.
So he starts to pull him even harder, and he ends up taking a blade to the gut. Now, thank God this was a shadow clone, because if Kakashi went out like that, niggas will be questioning his legacy.
Yeah, they was
after
never
he
gonna let
faked out
Kakashi go out like
the
that.
bald
Fuck
nigga
outta here.
ends up getting crushed by Choza and Choji. And now Pain was about to get a taste of his own medicine, because this man was about to get jumped by Kakashi,
we jumped too.
Choji, and the rest of Choza's squad. But even though Pain was about to get jumped, the master of jump jitsu knew exactly how to counter this shit. So he ran directly at everybody and let all of the no-name.
He literally has the ultimate
so after they were done throwing every
jutsu for
projectile
fucking
at him,
jumping,
Pain
nigga, and it's
assessed
that
his
almighty
situation
push.
and knew he had everybody lined up.
fucking
for a
360.
fat ult.
Yeah, his
so this
ults,
nigga
yup.
uses his ult and says
Shinra Tensei.
and blows up the entire area. And this attack took out every single no-name bum that tried to land a attack on this man. So after he one-shotted
Like-
all the background characters,
like,
Kakashi
come on now.
tried to get the jump on Pain from the ground. But the Shinra Tensei merchant blasted him off of him again.
Yeah,
and
he
sends
was
Kakashi
spamming the
down
fuck
to
out of
ground.
that.
So Pain walked up and tried to kill Kakashi while he was stunned. But Choji and Choza come in from the side and try to hit Pain with a double sonic spin dash. But Pain counters them both and spams Shinra Tensei once again to get them off of him. But after Pain used his jutsu, they actually ended up trapping this man with a chain that they hit underground. So
Facts.
Kakashi tried to hit Pain with one more lightning blade, but out of
He said, "I
nowhere,
got one more in me."
the bold Pain comes in and uses his body as a sacrifice.
Yo,
And
when I-
this
oh
opening
my
led
God.
to Pain once again blowing up the entire area. And after their failed attack, Choza and Choji were both knocked out cold, and Kakashi was trapped in a bunch of rubble. And while Kakashi was trapped, Pain looked at him and told him,
How foolish. Did you really think a master of jump jitsu wouldn't know how to counter jump jitsu itself? What a shame. The motherfuckers really call you the copy ninja. Now no pain, and take this 223 to the dome.
Headshot 223.
damn shame. Now Kakashi actually didn't die from the headshot, because he used Kamui to bail him out. Kakashi actually died when he had to use Kamui again to bail Choji out when he was running from his life from a bazooka. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah.
Pain took my boy Kakashi off
Basically,
the
he
map.
brought him to fucking zero chocolate.
One of my favorite characters in the most nonchalant way possible. So after Pain killed
Bro,
Kakashi,
imagine
the
if
other
Kakashi
Pains were still
actually
on the terror in
died,
the village.
and then Nagato gonna bring
Had
everybody
made the
back.
village
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
open zoo, and Buff Pain was still out here on this freaky shit. Because tell me why he had Konohamaru getting choked out on a wall.
Oh
This
my
nigga
God.
had a child getting choked out and about to get his tongue ripped out right before our eyes. I mean, Ebisu tried to help him, but he got swatted away like a fly. And this freaky ass nigga was about to rip a child's tongue out. But thank God it was a shadow clone and Konohamaru faked his freak ball out and
this-
hit him with a Rasengan.
this
But at the
moment
end of the day, nigga, this
peak.
is attempted murder, assault, and child abuse. Cause what the fuck is this nigga doing generally? Out here trying to rip the tongue out of kids, like, come on, bruh. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Konohamaru. Bro took out a pain as a kid.
Facts.
When all these other Jonin were getting packed up. Like real shit, the Leaf needs to do some reevaluations on rank. Cause some of these niggas repping the Jonin rank, shit, and Chunin are sorry as fuck. I
Facts.
actually don't know how they passed the exams. I'm being so serious right now. Like generally how? So while the chaos continued, Pain's next move was just straight up wicked. Shizune, Ino, and her dad were huddled up
This
and
was
discussing
wild.
tactics.
Bro,
and
this
thought
whole
they were in a
Pain
safe
arc, bro,
area Until Pain
just
jumps
peak,
down on
bro.
them and drops a whole grenade. Now, after the grenade blew up, he had Shizune in the worst hostage situation possible. Pain basically told Ino and her dad,
Don't move a muscle, or I will suck the soul out of this fine-ass secretary.
the Hidden Leaf does not negotiate with terror. Did not say don't move a muscle, dumb bitch. Poor Shizune. Pain really sucked the soul out of her body.
R.I.P.
So after
Shizune, man.
Shizune was a victim of the Gok Jutsu, Pain
Hey,
confronted
yo.
Tsunade.
That nigga
So Pain
fucking
started talking to
shot
her like,
my gun.
Long time no see, Lady Tsunade. I see after all these years that you're still fine as hell. But my apologies. I didn't come here to hit on a cougar who's trying to hold on to the last bit of youth they have left. I came here to spread pain.
So Tsunade was trying to tell Pain that all he was a terrorist, and he's trying to undermine the peace that the Leaf has brought.
Facts.
But this made this nigga Pain snap. He heard her say this and was like,
Tell me, woman, what type of peace has your village brought upon this world? Because all your village has brought is pain. Your village is responsible for the death of my parents. Your village
The Hidden
is
Leaf
responsible
and their
for turning
fucking
my nation
bullshit, bro.
into a war zone.
With
Your
Danzo
village
and all
is
that other shit.
responsible for tearing apart the only family I ever had. Your village is responsible for not holding monsters like Danzo accountable for their actions and let his repeated mistakes and atrocities go uncalled for. Your village
That
is
nigga, yeah,
responsible
he's
for
dead
so
as a
much
terrorist,
bullshit,
Danzo.
It makes me sick. And quite honestly, I think I'm ready to wipe this shithole off the map.
so Pain starts to float up in the air. And when he
Fucking
floated up
KSI.
all the way up to the tippy top, this nigga says,
And now, this world shall know pain.
so this nigga Pain,
One of the
ends
most
up
iconic
committing
moments ever in
one
Naruto.
of the worst crimes a character has committed in a trial. This nigga proudly said, with all of his heart,
Shinra Tensei.
and blows this entire bitch up. This man turned the entire village into a crater.
Super terrorism, nuking the Leaf.
Nigga straight up nuked this bitch and made every single
He
villager
deadass
of
nuked
the
that
Leaf
shit.
experience true pain. Exhibit C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit, and it is without a doubt one of the most foul exhibits of all time. Exhibit C. Animal abuse and beating a man's future wife to death. So after Pain nuked the Leaf, Naruto finally pulled up with one of the coldest intros of all time. This nigga Naruto hit this pose before being summoned and probably thought, oh yeah, when I pull up, everybody gonna be like, damn Naruto, you cold as hell. Just for this man to pull up and realize that the whole village was flattened.
Oh
But
my
I ain't gonna
God.
lie, the moment Naruto heard from Tsunade that Kakashi died and he was finally face to face with the person that killed Jiraiya, it was all bullshit, no nonsense from this nigga. Bro boomed the bold nigga Pain in like 5 seconds. Even Pain was like,
Well, goddamn, this little nigga really might be like that.
Ultimate
so
plot
Pain
armor kicked in
lines
for
up
real,
all
but
the other
Naruto
Pains
is
to
locked there
protect
though.
Nintendo Pain. because he was trying to recover all the chakra he used from the Shinra Tensei. So Naruto hits a full sprint and starts rushing the pains, while the Toads were just beating the shit out of all the animal path summons. They were hitting them with actual aerial combos. Then Naruto
I haven't played a Dragon Ball Z
Chunky
game in so
Pain
long.
and
That shit makes me want to play one just looking at that split-second clip.
So after Naruto knocked out Mr. All-You-Can-Eat, Naruto chucked a Rasen Shuriken at him and one-shotted the human path. Straight up shredded his ass. So after he turned the human path into ground beef, the next pain he went after was, of course, the sorry-ass animal path. Because just like when Jiraiya went against it, this nigga is absolute garbage in a one-on-one confrontation. So Naruto got Gamakichi to straight up eat Shorty and trap her in his mouth with Naruto just waiting in there for it. So Naruto starts piecing her up because she can't see shit. Then he gives her a double Rasengan, taking the animal path offline for good. So after Naruto took out the sorriest Pain grabbed Mr. All-You-Can-Eat World Kelly's reboot card and revived him with the Freak Nigga Jutsu, and the remaining 3 Pains line up in a formation. So Naruto throws a Rasen Shuriken at Big Chungus, and he takes the Rasen Shuriken head on and tries to absorb it. But this Rasen Shuriken was straight up bait, because it was Naruto the entire time. So he
My boy Naruto.
this nigga, and it ends up creating an opening for a real Rasen Shuriken to go straight to the Tendo Pain. But right before it was about to hit, bro, Pain's chakra finally gets restored, and he's able to spam Shinra Tensei again. So he easily dispels the Rasen Shuriken. But when Pain thought he had Naruto cornered, dude had a whole nother shadow clone come from the top rope, and he
That nigga Naruto sent his shadow clone up to the fucking sun.
back out. Look at his face. Even in death, this nigga still looks like a freak. He's like a motherfucker, and his eyes are rolled back. So after Freaky Pain got his fantasy fulfilled of getting his back blown out,
Freaky ass
Naruto
Pain.
tries to take out Pain right here. But since Pain got his powers restored, he got back to immediately spamming Shinra Tensei. So he blasted Naruto off of him. Then after he sent Naruto flying, Gamakichi and the Toads try to jump him, but Pain flies up right in the middle of all 3 of them and uses his anti-jump jutsu. So he spams his ult once again. He sent these damn Toads flying. Nigga, they got flung out of the village, and every single one of them got knocked out cold. Not gonna lie, gang, gotta hit him with the animal abuse right here. Because bro just casually threw
That
giant
jutsu is
toads
so
like they were
crazy. Look how
nothing.
far
So
they went
after
flying.
He flung the toads all the way out of the Leaf's borders. Pain pulls Naruto towards him, and Chunky Boy gives him a right to the gut and puts him in a headlock. And he starts to absorb all of Naruto's Sage Chakra. But this was a massive mistake made by Pain, because Mr. All-You-Can-Eat ended up absorbing too much of his Sage Chakra. And this ended up leading up to him turning into a
If you made it this far, who's your
and
favorite
being
Naruto character?
petrified
Leave a
and
comment.
turning it to stone. So Naruto ended up breaking free, and he finally had the ISO with the Tendo Pain. But the moment this fight was about to turn into a one-on-one, Pain decided to play dirty. This nigga universal pulls paw towards him and stabs this old-ass frog nigga to death. This
Well,
man
technically, it
murdered
wasn't about to
the
be a
old
one-on-one. He had the
geezer
frogs
frog
with
and
him.
put on a stick and made
It was
him
about
a
to be a
frog
3v1.
kebab. Then he pulled Naruto towards him, choked this nigga, then
Oh my
slammed
God.
him in the ground head first. And to make sure he didn't move anymore, he used a chakra rod and shoved it through both of his hands. So after
That shit
Pain
would
pinned
hurt.
Naruto down, Pain gave Naruto
Both of
a
them
nasty
motherfuckers.
reality check. Naruto was yelling at this nigga and telling him that he shouldn't be yapping about peace and justice because he blew up his village and killed a bunch of his friends. But then Pain told Naruto,
Okay, then little nigga, let me ask you this then. What about my family? What about my friends?
Facts.
What about my village? They all suffered the same that your village has suffered. And it was done by your people. Yes, the Leaf, the niggas you be
True.
hanging with, fucked my entire life up. So all I'm doing is
See, the
spinning
niggas you
back
be hanging with,
for my
they caught your
and
mans.
for the pain that your village has caused me. And now that I've made you experience pain, you now hate me. So answer this question for me, little nigga. How would you stop this cycle of hatred? Oh, shit, I don't know. That is exactly what the I thought.
so after Pain lectured Naruto about
Yeah,
peace,
Naruto
he
was
straight up
clueless.
stabbed Naruto with 6 more chakra rocks to just pin him down like a dog.
Nah, they
and
had
while
my
Naruto
goat.
was pinned down, Mama Toad was yelling at this
They had
nigga
my goat
Naruto,
looking like
telling
that,
him to
man.
get up,
Sad,
Get
bro.
up, young whippersnapper. Don't let this heathen pin you down. Do you hear me, boy? Wake your ass up. Oh, sweet Jesus.
noisy ass old bitch. Shut the fuck up.
So after Pain brutally assaulted a old lady, we are now set to observe one of the most brutal ref do something
Oh my God,
whoopings
ref.
of all time. And most of y'all should know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Pain versus Hinata.
Wasn't even
this
close,
was one of those
bro.
ass whoopings that you begged for
Wasn't
it
even
to
close.
end. Like on the real, this is one of the hardest fights to ever watch. Like it is up there with Vidal versus Spopovich. So
Oh my
here is
God,
how this atrocity went down.
Oh my God,
So
the Vidal
Hinata came
fight.
to save her
Oh my God, she got her
mans
ass
from being
beat,
captured by
bro. That
Pain.
was such a
Now,
hard
not
watch
gonna
as a
lie,
kid.
her
I was like,
plan
damn.
was actually smart.
Goku,
'cause she
help
didn't
her.
try to fight the nigga head on at first. What she tried to do was kick the chakra rods off of Naruto so he could move again. Even Pain was shocked. He was like,
Well, ain't this some shit? This girl is actually not an idiot.
so when she tried to hit the next one, Pain sends Hinata flying across the crater. Now, I want y'all to look exactly at this frame right here. Nigga, her neck is already broken. She
Oh
is
my
eating
God.
dirt while her body is making the letter Y. And I felt so bad for Naruto, bro. Dude was having to watch his future wife get thrown around a dusty ass crater. But he just had to sit there and watch it all happen. This man Pain really had this man in the hotel chair just sitting.
Hinata was really
So
the
when
only
Hinata
one to
was
come help
already on
Naruto,
half
though.
HP after 2
Everyone
hits,
said,
she
don't get in
said,
Naruto's
"Trying
way."
to
They
hit
was
the
like, all right,
chakra
bet.
rods,
And
I'ma
Hinata
just
said,
have to
fuck
put
that, I'm
hands on
getting
this
in
nigga."
there.
So she kept on trying to swing at this nigga Pain, but good God, this nigga is a member of Weave Nation. Hinata was hitting straight air, straight oxygen, while this man Pain was just tap dancing around her. But by the grace of
Just
God,
weaving him.
Naruto ended up coughing up blood when he went for another Shinra Tensei. And this led to Hinata landing a hit on Pain.
I would
She
have wished
rocked
she
this
had
nigga
did
for
3
a
or
good
4 more
second.
hits right there to
Look
like
at
kind
him.
of send him
He's
away.
looking up at the stars.
All she
And
did
he
was just stun him
actually
like
out
for
a minute.
like
So Hinata ran to Naruto and hit off another one of the rods. But right when she tried to go for the rest, Pain recovered and blasted Hinata to the stratosphere.
Hinata!
And this is
Oh
the
my
part
God.
of the fight where I could barely watch this shit anymore, bro. She started crawling towards Naruto on the last bit of HP she had.
Nah,
This was
I
so
actually
wild,
thought
even Pain was perplexed. He
this
was
right here,
genuinely confused.
like
He
I
was
actually, like I mean, this
actually
whole
like,
thing Pain murdered a million niggas, bro. I thought, I really thought this was it for her. No
Why
cap.
are you still fighting for this dense fool who doesn't
She had
even realize
ultimate
you
plot
liked
armor.
him till the last movie of the series?
Facts.
I love Naruto-kun.
My God, there's not enough pain in this world to fix a dumb broad like you.
I can't believe it really took till the last movie for them to like actually. That shit's crazy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Pain really tried to send Hinata back to the lobby, bro. Now, I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how the she survived this. The plot armor she had right here was
Bro,
diamond,
insane,
but Pain
bro.
really used Hinata to mentally torture Naruto. So after he completely destroyed Hinata, Naruto straight up crashed the fuck out and immediately went to 4 tails off the rip. That seal that Yamato put on, bye-bye. That shit got thrown out the window. But Pain did not back down from this. He wanted this fight all along. So Naruto starts earthbending and throwing a bunch of rocks at him. But Pain was like, let me show you my moves, nigga. Let me show you how we get down in the hidden rain. So he started hitting the...
She said, "Rise, class."
I ain't gonna lie, he was locked in until 2 seconds later when Naruto blitzed him and punched him so hard he made his whole face morph. Nigga turned him into jello. Then Naruto started playing whack-a-mole with him, just smacking him over on the head over and over and over again. Nigga,
I know the
basically
animators
that's
were
what a
having
Dark
fun
Souls
with
tech
this
when you
shit.
miss your roll. And while Pain was planted in the ground, this dude really had the audacity to say, "Are you feeling it now, Naruto Uzumaki? Are you feeling the pain? Do you hate me, Naruto Uzumaki?" So while Pain was looking like a sprouted vegetable in a garden, Naruto ends up crashing to the point where he's at 6 tails now. And this is where we are at the infamous scene of this nigga Pain saying, every single frame of this scene is a national treasure.
So peak,
after
man.
Pain made the animation budget go into debt, he started running at Naruto at top speeds, dodging and weaving everything. He was out here skating on water. This fight started to look like a Sonic boss fight the way Pain was moving. Then Pain ended up going prone and started to deflect all of Naruto's blasts that he was shooting. So after Pain deflected all the blasts, he was like,
Is that all you got? I expect
So after Pain got blasted to Kingdom Come, Nagato decided it was time to pull out the super ultimate move. So when he said this, Conan was like, boo-boo, no, you're not about to do that move, baby. You don't have enough energy. But Nagato was like, silence.
He's like, nigga, fuck that.
I'm going to capture this nigga like a fucking Pokemon, and I'm going to enter his bitch ass in my Pokedex. So Pain whips out Planetary Devastation. He said he was about to capture this legendary Pokemon with his Chibaku Tensei. And you could tell this was his final move because he was using every bit of chakra he had left. Bro's whole body was just straining. Nagato looked like he was about to die casting this shit. And he didn't stop until he finally captured the Ninetales. Now, Pain
That
thought
shit
it
was
over.
crazy.
He thought he had Bro captured and it was time to call it a day. But unfortunately for Pain, he had no clue how much plot armor Naruto actually had. Because Naruto ended up breaking out of the Planetary Devastation because of Minato's contingency plan if this ever happened. And after this, it was low-key over for Pain, bro. And the way he was beaten was poetic. Because he ended up getting jumped. The same way he was jumping the fuck out of everybody. He was trying to hold back all the shadow clones, but he just couldn't. And then when his Shinra Tensei was on cooldown, Naruto launched himself at him and shoved a Rasengan to his
Peak. Peak.
So after the Tendo Pain was defeated,
Bro, that picture
the
is so
last
funny.
Pain standing was Nagato himself. And the only way Naruto was able to beat this man was to use his most powerful jutsu, the strongest technique in anime history, Talk no Jutsu. So when Naruto pulled up on Nagato, the first thing Nagato did was instantly shoot this nigga. But Naruto ended up eating it. So after he ate the shot, Nagato told him, "Alright then, little nigga, you got 30 seconds to tell me about your pain. And if you don't move me or bring a tear to my eye, I'm booming your ass, twin." So Naruto proceeded to tell Nagato, "You know, man, I get it. I know you had a tough life, and I have too. I remember back in the day when I was a little jit.
That swing, man.
Sit on this swing set every fucking day, yearning for friends and attention, while that sad-ass flute song played every time. Not enough, nigga. Continue. My parents died when I was a baby, and our sorry-ass third Hokage threw me in a nasty-ass, dusty-ass apartment. The fucker didn't even give me enough money to pay fucking rent, and I drank spoiled milk every fucking day. Damn. Okay, now we're getting somewhere." And I would walk outside, and I would have every single villager looking at me like I was a fucking ticking time bomb, and they were always wondering, when is this little nigga gonna crash out? Nigga, do you know how that feels? Shit, my heartstrings. I lost my parents, my homeboy, my sensei, and I've been bitchless for all 16 years of my life. But nigga, I'm still standing, and I'ma bring peace to this world and stop this cycle of hatred. Goddamn, little nigga, you actually just moved me a bit. Very well, I'm reviving everybody in your village. What? So Naruto's 100% crit rate Talk no Jutsu worked. And this man Nagato revived everybody.
That might have been the bestest Talk no Jutsu ever worked.
In exchange for his life.
He literally saved everybody in the village with Talk no
Are we
Jutsu.
gonna let Pain off the hook with all these charges after he revived everybody in the leaf?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
The verdict. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the jury has decided that this trial is a pass. Pain makes the round table. However, all these charges, they not getting dropped, nigga. We not gonna act like this man did a boom a entire clan and all of their infants. And my goat.
Nah, facts.
That nigga's dead forever. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, he died right after anyway, so the crimes don't even matter no more. He's dead.
Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. And
W fucking video from CjdaChamp, y'all. Make sure y'all check the original video, man. I'll see y'all soon.